Hello, my name is Dr. Ilya Skolnikov, and I'm a chiropractic kinesiologist. I really want to welcome you to the Triad of Health 2-hour introduction, and I want to commend you for taking time out of your schedule to invest in yourself and your life and your future. It is Napoleon Hill, the great self-help guru, who once said, 80% of people, or even higher, will never take the time to invest in themselves and their future and becoming better at what they do. Only 10 to 20% of people at the most will invest their time, their money, and their energy in becoming better people and improving themselves and their health and their life. And I want to commend you for being one of those 10 to 20% of the people. So God bless you. And I want to thank everyone who's made this Triad of Health 2-hour introduction possible. There's a number of people, such as the cameraman and other people, who've made this event possible, even though you're just watching it on video. So I specialize in helping women with hormonal imbalances, such as hot flashes, night sweats, headaches, constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating, and chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, trouble sleeping at night, low energy. I help women with hormonal imbalances such as these to no longer have those imbalances. And I also help people with thyroid conditions. While that's my specialty, I help almost everyone with almost anything. So another way that you could put that is I help just about anyone with just about anything most of the time. I can help most people with most things most of the time and mostly permanently. But not everyone, just most people. Some people are a little bit beyond help. So how many of you watching this have hot flashes occasionally? Or night sweats? Have you ever had a headache? Or do you have headaches fairly regularly, maybe once or twice a month or more? What about well, we asked about hot flashes and night sweats. What about trouble concentrating, fuzzy thinking, hunger pains? Any of these types of symptoms sound familiar? Well, now you don't have to suffer any longer. We're today going to go over a system of treatment and diagnosis that is unparalleled in healthcare. This is the most advanced method of diagnosis and treatment in the world of modern therapeutics, bar none. And I can say that confidently because it's true. So you're going to get a chance today to learn how to change every area of your life if and only if you choose to take advantage of this program and this system and make the needed lifestyle change recommendations and or referrals to other healthcare providers. If not, obviously probably wouldn't work out for you, but luckily you're getting a chance to find out about something unique and different. So thank you so much for coming and taking the time out to learn about what we have to offer. A couple of interesting things. As you can see, I do this a lot of the time. I kind of raise my hand. Well, that's called accelerated learning. And I want you to be able to feel comfortable participating in that. The reason why I do that is because the more accelerated learning we introduce you to, the quicker you'll be able to learn. So how many of you watching this would like to be able to learn how to get healthy quickly and permanently rather than slowly and barely at all? How many of you want to remember as much as what I'm going to talk about as possible rather than just get exposed to it and maybe absorb only 10%? You probably want to learn as much as possible and remember as much as possible and retain as much as possible, right? That's the idea. Is that good or good? That's pretty good, huh? Okay, hopefully you appreciate the accelerated learning. I'm going to do my best to take you through that process. Cool, huh? Okay, very good. So there's a few quotes I want to introduce you to. This first one is by Schopenhauer, and this quote says, "All truth passes through three phases. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is vehemently opposed. And third, it is taken as being self-evident." Interesting quote, huh? Another quote I want to share with you comes from Voltaire. I'm going to read it off here. And that quote says, "We put drugs of which we know very little into our bodies of which we know even less, to cure diseases of which we know nothing at all." Now, one of my mentors, Dr. Janet Lang, who travels around the country and teaches healthcare providers how to diagnose and treat female hormonal imbalances and also thyroid conditions. I'm going to read a quick quote from her as well. Now again, she is the leader in the field, Dr. Janet Lang is. She almost died years ago from menopausal type symptoms. And she had to learn a lot of these things on her own just to survive. So this is very cutting edge material that I'm sharing with you here today, and I'm sure you'll appreciate it. If there's anyone sitting next to you while you're watching this video, go ahead and take a minute out and say to them, I love cutting edge material, and give them a high five. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and say, "I love cutting edge material," and then give them a high five. Okay, great. It works a little bit better when it's actually live, but we're doing this on video right now. So Janet Lang said, "No one in their right mind would think of taking a sophisticated jet aircraft in flight and entering alien commands into it." Let's try that again. Nobody in their right mind would think of taking a sophisticated jet aircraft in flight and entering alien commands into its computer control system. Yet conventional hormone replacement therapy does the equivalent of this when given to a woman. Alien and therefore unpredictable and unknown commands are entered into the endocrine or main computer control system of her body through the drugs inaccurately called hormones used in conventional hormone replacement therapy. So as we see, and we're starting to understand, there's hope. If you're experiencing some of these symptoms, irritability, dry skin, feeling like crying all the time, headaches, constipation, any of these types of symptoms, heartburn, acid regurgitation, there's hope. I'm going to introduce to you a system today that has been used all over the world for the last 45 years, and it's scientifically proven and documented. It's a scientifically proven, documented system known to produce amazing results. And the information, or actually I should say the therapies that I use are cutting edge. They're not therapies I developed, which would be great if they were, but they're therapies I learned from a very gifted group of healthcare providers in different parts of this country. So let's review one quick thing here before we start. In this country, the use of antidepressants has nearly doubled in less than 10 years. It's astonishing. And if that's not enough for you, over $4.7 billion with a B dollars was spent during the last 12 months just on marketing antidepressants in this country. That's right. That's billion with a B. And I'm not talking about research or development of the product. I'm talking about just sales of antidepressants and marketing of antidepressants.